Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn to Become an Animator. In this video we'll learn about the animation principle, follow through and the overlapping action. Follow through and the overlapping action is very important to increase the quality of the animation. Let's start with a simple example of a pendulum. Here is a pendulum. I am going to animate this pendulum from frame 1 to around 25 and will we move the pendulum here and it will come back around. So now we have simple animation of pendulum, but you can see now there is no follow through or overlapping action in it, so you can feel this, it's very stiff. Let's see what difference is going to make in our animation after adding the follow through. See, in our rig, this bottom part is keyable. When the pendulum will move from screen left to screen right, this bottom part will follow. Let me start animating. Until it stops, we have to just animate in the opposite direction. When the pendulum is going to stop, this bottom part, which is loose and attached to the body part, it's going to follow, and when the pendulum is going backward, is again going to follow the main action. And after the stopping the pendulum, it's going to settle down. We need few more frames here. Now let's play and check this. Now you can see the motion and the little interest of animation is increased here. Now let's break it into few more parts, and the bottom two parts also will follow the top motion. And from this frame, it's going to follow. See, when it's coming back, the up part of the pendulum, when it's coming back, this bottom part is going to go in the opposite direction. The same way will be here. Now we can see the difference between without animating the follow through and after adding the follow through action. It's creating lot of interest in our animation and the increasing quality of the animation also. And let me explain with the one more example of the pendulum. Now you can see the simple animation of pendulum here, which is loopable. Now we are going to break and follow the bottom part of the pendulum. By adding only two keys, we can see the difference here. You can feel the looseness and the bottom part of the pendulums are following the top portion, and it has also increased the quality of the animation. Even further, we can add one more breakdown here to make it even more loose. Now you can see the importance of the follow through and the overlapping action. This is how you can increase your quality of the animation. Let me show you another example of ball with the tail. It's just bouncing a ball. You can see the character like a ball and it has a tail. So it's like a squirrel and it's bouncing from screen right to the screen left. We are going to animate the follow through of the tail. How the tail is going to follow the main action throughout the animation. Now you can check the path of the animation of the ball by switching on this motion trail. You can see the motion trail is showing the overall animation of the ball. Adding a simple keys of the tail starting from the front control of the tail will add the main key pose. So you can see when the ball is going down, the tail will be going up. When the ball goes up, we have to animate the tail down. These are going to be our main key pose. Now we have just added a few keyframes here, and you can see the ball is traveling and the tail is following the action. So you can see the looseness of the tail and feel the animation of it. We can add even more animation and the keyframe into the tail to feel the more looseness and the fluidity of the tail. Now I am exactly going to follow the path of the animation. When the ball is going here, now we have to create a little bit arc like this. Now you can see the animation and the quality has been increased of the animation by just adding the follow through action. That was about the follow through. Now, what is the overlapping action? Some part have a different timing or a speed compared to other part of the body. They overlap each other and the main action. It is also called drag. You can see in this example, the upper sphere is the overlap by the animation of the lower sphere. You can see the overlapping action here. They both are moving in the different speed. You can see here, they both are moving in the same speed, in the same animation, but the top sphere is the overlap by the two frame. So you can see the delay or the drag in it. When the bottom part is start going to up, the top sphere still coming down and bouncing up. This is how we can use in our human body also while animating a walk cycle. Let's look at the walk cycle and understand the importance of the overlapping action. Let me show you this example. In this example, the character is sitting down from the standing position. Let me show you how the overlapping action will work in this animation. Now you can see all the body parts overlapping each other and creating the looseness and the weight of the body. Like this, we can increase the interest of the animation by adding the overlapping action. Let me show you some animated example as well. You can see in this animation, by using the overlapping action and the follow through, stretch and squash and the other principles, you can increase the fluidity of the animation and the quality of the animation. You can look at this animation by going frame by frame. You can see in this part, when the body is moving up, the hands are overlapped by the body. The same way, when the body is going down, the hands are going up and the hat is also follow through. This way you can see the detail of the animation starting from the hip, torso, head, hands and the fingers. Each and every parts has the follow through and the overlapping action. If you like my tutorial, you can subscribe and share. Thanks a lot.